I'm in the process of getting ready to leave my house, and I thought, you know what? Let's film a video. So I can't go even like 2 days without going to the store. Okay, so I need to run to Target. Now, need is a strong word. I may not need to go, but I'm going. I do need one thing from there, and it's body powder, which is very specific. I need to add some more to the stock that I try to keep because we're down to none. But I want to look at a dress and maybe some fall decorations and stuff. So I think I'm going to take you to Target with me. Maybe we'll film a little bit in Target and then I'll kind of show you what I get. I don't plan to get a lot. I did also, which is going to seem crazy because you saw all the groceries I got, but I did place a Walmart pickup order that I'm gonna get on my way back home. So my daughter asked me for brownie mix and I wanted to get that for her. And then, I don't know, this is so random, but she's almost 17. She recently asked if she can start having coffee in the mornings, and I told her that was fine. So she's not gonna want black coffee. So she asked me to get her a coffee creamer. So you'll see that. And then I decided we have a few like to go, cups or whatever. But they're all fairly large. I think the smallest one I have is like 16 ounces. She's not going to take that much. And so I did go ahead and you'll see some of the like disposable coffee to go cups or whatever. So I just needed to get a couple things that I didn't really intend to get. And so, like I said, I did have to place like a $35 minimum order or whatever for the free pickup. And so I think I got like $40 worth of stuff. So I'll show you all that too when I get home. But if you watched my video yesterday, I was dealing with a bad headache. Thankfully today I do feel better. So I'm hoping it was just a fluke. I am still taking allergy medicine just in case it's something to do with allergies. I do get allergies, not typically in the fall. Typically I get them in the springtime, but maybe I'm starting to get them in fall as well. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Let's get going to the store. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to film in the store if it's not too busy. At least just a couple things, maybe show you some of the fall stuff that I see and that I'm looking at. But if I don't, I'll definitely still show you everything that I got when I get back home. So let's go. I'm currently sitting at Walmart waiting for my pickup order. I'm a little late, so hopefully that's not a problem. I spent a little more time at Target than I anticipated, and I didn't film any of it. So I got a phone call when I was literally, I don't know, I think I'd been in Target for 10 seconds. And then I stayed on the phone almost all the way until I was checking out. So there's that. I did not film anything in there, but I do have a lot to show you that I got from there. And then I obviously have my Walmart stuff too. So I am getting the Walmart stuff now. And then what I'll do is I'll show you the Walmart stuff first. And then I'll sit down and go over all of my Target stuff. So stay tuned. If you hear anything in the background, these kittens like to play in the bags. So just don't mind any of the ruckus. Okay, so this is not from Walmart, but I'm going to show you now so I can put it away with the other cold stuff. I did forget to add shredded cheese to my Walmart order. And I also didn't know that we needed it because we did have some at the beginning of this week on Monday when I got my other groceries, but my son ate it with his nachos. So we needed that for our chili tonight for dinner. So I think I said at the beginning of the video, I wasn't really intending to go back to Walmart, but my daughter asked me if I would get her brownie mix. That's what started it. And so I said, sure. I chose this one. It's the Betty Crocker fudge brownie mix because, where are the ingredients? There they are. There's no dairy in it. if it'll focus. There we go. That was just the first one I saw that didn't have dairy. I was going to get Ghirardelli. That's what I typically used to buy, but that has dairy in it. So I also, oh, let me say this too. So she wanted those, and then she recently asked if she could start drinking coffee. And so I said that was fine. But she's not going to want black coffee. So I did pick up this, it's the caramel non-dairy creamer. It's with the almond milk and oat milk. It's the Starbucks brand. So that's for her. And then I also got these to-go coffee cups. They're just the disposable ones. That'll just be easier for her to take. We do have, like, what are those called? Travel mugs, but they're all, the smallest one I have is 16 ounces, and that's just too much for her. These ones are 12 ounces, so that's more appropriate. Anyway, because I was placing the order, I needed to at least hit $35, and so I needed to get a few other things to reach that. I went ahead and picked up another oat milk. This is just what I like, and so I got that. We needed breadcrumbs for when I make meatloaf or meatballs, which I'm not currently, I don't have plans to make that this week, but still I wanted to go ahead and get them while I was thinking about it. Over here, I got 2 cans of 100% pure pumpkin. So this is for pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie, whatever. If you watched my video yesterday, I did make a pumpkin pie, and we have homegrown pumpkin that I have pureed that's in my freezer, but I don't have a lot of it. And so I want to kind of save that for like Thanksgiving when I make pies for Thanksgiving and stuff. And so I'm going to I got these cans just for when I make like pumpkin bread coming up soon, because it's fall now, pumpkin muffins and all that stuff. So got that. I went ahead and picked up another pound of this grass-fed ground beef. Can't go wrong with ground beef. And because of this, like this is vacuum sealed or whatever, I think. And so it has a really long shelf life. This one doesn't expire until October 14th. And it's September 5th, 26th. I don't know, one of those days. So we still got a while for that. And I figured that would just be something easy I could put in the refrigerator that will definitely get eaten. I got bacon. We ate the other bacon I got on Monday because we had breakfast for dinner. And so I needed some more bacon. And then I bought eggs. I have not had to buy eggs in a long time. Speaking of my chickens, my rooster's out there crowing. My chickens, all right, I'm going to go in about chickens for probably 30 seconds. So fast forward me if you don't care. But I have 4 laying hens currently. And one of them is molting, so she is not laying eggs right now because when they are molting, they don't lay eggs. And I have 3 girls that are still laying, but out of those 3, well, it doesn't matter, but it's just the time of year they're already starting to slow down a little bit because their laying is based off of the light, like the daylight. And I don't have any artificial light, so they've already started slowing down. So I'm getting about 1 to 2 eggs a day at this point, and that was fine for, you know, that's typically fine, but for baking and breakfast food and all that, I don't have enough. I used almost all the eggs that I had when we ate dinner on Monday, and I think I have 5 eggs in my house right now, and I'm just not getting enough. So I always have to supplement in the winter anyway, or in the fall winter anyway. But I do have 2 baby girl chickens that are 14 weeks old. And so when they hit 20 weeks old, they should start laying as well, which will definitely help. But anyway, that's enough about my chickens. I just don't have enough eggs. And so I did go ahead and pick up just 12 eggs just to make sure that we had enough for everything I need eggs for. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away, and then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go over everything that I got from Target with you. So let me do that, and then I'll be right back. Am I like really shadowed here? It's like, I don't know where to set up to film videos. Hold on, let me turn the light on, see if that helps. I don't know. Hopefully this is better. So I did stop and get Arby's on my way home, but that's not what matters right now. This is. Okay, I forgot to show you. This was actually from Walmart. It is Tangerine LaCroix. It's an 8-pack. I had it on the table still. Ooh, let me put it over there. Okay, now we're into everything I got from Target. And I went a little crazy at Target. I feel like it's just what happened. I shouldn't be allowed to go to Target by myself. But anyway, so first thing I got is these Waterloo spiced apple sodas, I guess. They're the soda waters. They're the ones that, you know, don't have any artificial sweeteners or sugar or anything. But I like this flavor a lot. It's seasonal, and so I only get it, obviously, in the fall. But I saw that and I wanted it, so I bought it. All right, I don't know where to start. Just grab a bag and dig on in. I haven't even taken things out of the bag yet, other than the cheese that I showed you earlier. So this was just an impulse buy. I bought Oreo Thins. I got these for my kids. Both my kids really like Oreos, and so I picked up those. I don't know why I got the Thins, I guess just to mix it up. But Oreos don't have dairy. Just a fun fact if you didn't know. So if you're dairy free, you can eat Oreos. The cat's probably gonna start playing in that bag. And then this is what I told you I was actually going for, was this medicated body powder. It's the Target brand, which I needed just a backup. Next bag, that bag had nothing in it, but this one definitely has stuff in it. Okay, these I thought would be fun for my son. He likes like hot chocolate bombs. And so these ones are color changing cocoa mix. So if you look at the back, it shows you that they change colors. And so you just take it and add it to milk. And then they even have like a little thing with marshmallows that you can add. He's gonna love that. So those are for him. I needed sandwich bags for my kids' lunch. Well, mainly my daughter's lunch. My son really doesn't take his lunch, but these have little cats on them for Halloween. I thought they were so cute. And I decided that I was gonna get these ones because why not? Make life a little more fun. Have little cats on your sandwich bags. This is just a 100 count of ibuprofen. This is for my purse. So I actually need to like throw that over there, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But that is, I always keep ibuprofen in my purse. I've been out for a while, and then I was gonna just refill the bottle. But we're kind of getting low on our like main ibuprofen too. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a new one for, I mean, not like super low, but I bet I need to buy ibuprofen within the next month or two. And so I was just like, you know what, I'll just buy a new one. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to go to Target, okay? Everything else so far has made sense. This did not. It is a candle. It is called Orchard Cider. It's the Threshold brand, and it just smells like fall in a jar. That's it. It says it is apple with mulling spices. I would agree with that. It smells super good. It just makes me think of fall. It makes me happy, and it was $10. These Threshold candles, they're $10. And so it's a 2-wick candle, and they burn pretty well. I mean, I'll buy them sometimes just to, they're just good. Like they're seasonal. They do like the seasonal different scents in them. And yeah, I'm happy with that. So everything else in here is for kittens. So I'm not gonna necessarily pull them all out, but I got some of the singles of the Sheba pate and a few various flavors. I got the seafood blend and then tuna, I think are the only 2 flavors I got actually. I still have a couple salmon flavored ones, but they are almost out. I think I have enough for 2 more days, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and buy, I got 6 of them. So I was like, I need to get enough just to get me, you know, until I can order some more. And I would have gotten the pack of them, but they didn't have any of the pate style. They had the cuts, but I've noticed that my cats really prefer the pate. The cuts, they kind of lick all the gravy off, and then it's like they'll kind of pick at it throughout the day, but the pate, they eat it all. And then I also got them some kitten treats. I have a little jar on my counter, and it's pretty much empty. I mean, they maybe have 10 more treats in there, but I need to refill it, so I got that. All right, here's the most fun bag in my opinion. One of these items may need returned, so I'll show you that first. It's nothing, this isn't anything exciting, but these are jeans for my son. The Cat and Jack jeans were 20% off today, and I thought, well, I don't know if these are gonna fit him. So I thought, well, I'll get them and then he can try them on, and if they don't fit, I'll just return them. He's kind of, jeans, I think jeans for everybody is hard. I think just clothes in general for everybody is hard. But he's in like weird sizing right now where it's like, he's starting that transition to like, you know, men's clothes, sort of, but he's still like a little too short. Like he could wear men's jeans like in the waist, like some of the, you know, lower sizes of the men's jeans in the waist, but it's like he's just too short still. So I could get the pants hemmed, I guess, or the jeans hemmed, but that seems like a process, and I don't know. But I need to make a phone call really quick because somebody just called me, so hang on, I'll be right back. I tried to put the camera back in the same spot, but I don't think that this is the same spot, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's carry on. This is something that I do know is gonna fit him. It's gonna be too long, but this is an item that doesn't matter. So I got him these pajama pants, and they are Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas, if you haven't seen it. And I like to get my kids, like, not so much my daughter anymore. She's a little, I don't know, it doesn't matter. She has a lot of pajamas and she likes pajama sets and stuff. But anyways, my son, I like to get him like a little, you know, pajama bottom, like with different seasons and stuff. And I thought he'll like those. They're super soft. My gosh, they're so soft. I think he's really gonna like these. And then my daughter, this is my favorite thing that I bought, okay? Oh my gosh. If they had this in my size, I would have bought it. All right, look at this. Do you see it? Can you see it? It's the cutest little, oh my gosh. Okay, it is the cutest little teddy bear in his little jack-o'-lantern, and it's a t-shirt. And I think it is seriously like the absolute cutest fall t-shirt ever. If they had this in my size, I'm serious, I would have bought it. This is not even my daughter's size. This is a medium and she is a small, but I was like, you know what? She can size up one to wear this, even if it's just a sleep shirt. Like I had to buy it for somebody. And I was like, if it were me, I can't size down 2 sizes to wear this, but she can definitely size up. So it's so cute. It makes me literally like, when I see it, it makes me so happy. I don't know why. I think it's the cutest thing in the whole world. A lot of like Halloween stuff is like kind of spooky most of the time and, you know, whatever, but this is just so cute. I thought it was literally so cute. I had to get it for her. And then the other 2 things in here, let's see. This is pretty boring, but I'll show you anyway. I got just a plain long sleeved, I don't know how well you can see it, just a plain long sleeved shirt, and I'll probably wear this. I mean, I can just wear this around the house. It's just white. But I'll probably just wear this like under dresses or like with a skirt and then like you know, I don't know, cardigan over it or whatever. There's all kinds of things I can wear this with. I can just wear it around the house with leggings, whatever. I got white because like I said, I think most of the time I'll probably wear it under dresses or just, you know, with other things. I just wanted it to be something neutral, but I didn't want black. If I like, I don't know if you could see it. Let's see if you can see it. It's kind of like a ribbed material. It's not super, like, it's not like a really harsh ribbing, but it is ribbed ever so slightly. And so sometimes I don't love how that looks underneath stuff. I like just like a solid, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird or particular or whatever, but If I do like this, I'll probably go ahead and order the black one just because, just neutral colors, that's just the way to go for me. And I did get this as well for myself. It is a sweater. It's just a like tan with black stripes. It's super soft. Man, it is soft. And it is more of a, let me hold it up. It is, I can't see if you can see. There you go. It is going to be more of like a cropped, let me show you. It's going to be more of a cropped length, but that's perfectly fine with me because a lot of times I wear skirts. And so I will wear this with skirts. And yeah, it's the Universal Thread brand. I think it's just going to be, I think it's going to be slightly oversized. I got a size bigger than I would typically get. In something like this is already meant to be more oversized. So when I get something that's a little more oversized, typically I'll size down, but in something like this, I thought that oversized, you know, like cropped look would be what I wanted for it. And yeah, the back has kind of like a little like line down, just a little detail, you know, it's super cute. I like it. I ended up spending like $145 at Target. I didn't really plan on it. Like I said, this is the only thing I went there for. This is it. And I got all this other stuff. But hey, like I said, most of the stuff, even if it was impulse buys, it's still fine. I like this sweater. I know I'm going to get plenty of wear out of this sweater this fall and winter because I love sweaters and this is right up my alley. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to try really hard not to go to the store for the next several days, but if I do go, I'll take you along. And yeah, I will see you again soon. I don't know when. Maybe it'll be later this week. Maybe it'll be next Monday with a grocery haul. We'll just have to find out. Bye everyone. Have a great week.